Hi and welcome to my video. Today we're going to be discussing Rayman. This is a game I've been currently streaming, and as you know, it's quite a fascinating game. In my past, I have played this game on the PlayStation. I've played a bit of the, Rayman 2 The Great Escape on the Sega Dreamcast, I believe, and Rayman Legends on the Wii U. Now, as a kid, I loved this game to bits on the Sony PlayStation, but I wasn't very good at it. So I decided, let's give it a go and stream it. However, I cannot give a full review of the game yet, because I haven't completed the game. But I can put some of my thoughts in what I think so far while there's a cat on my lap. So first, this game gives me a lot of nostalgia because I used to play it at my neighbor's place when I was, 6, 7 years old. He had Rayman on his Sony PlayStation. I was blown away by the music, the graphics, and that you can upgrade him and get better in the game. Because I felt that Rayman Legends lacked that system of upgrading, well, Rayman. And I can't say much about the second game because I haven't played it much. So what stands out to me while streaming this game on the Sega Saturn? The colors it uses is stunningly beautiful. I love the graphics, how Rayman's animation is. The music is fantastic and really well done. However, I have to say something about the gameplay difficulty. It starts like this and goes up towards fuck you town. Well, I know all the games are hard, but the good thing about Rayman is, even though the game is punishing and hard, you can save after each level, which makes it a bit more fair. And here's a little cheat. When you run low on continues, just press up, down, right, left, and you get your continues back. So that way you can still continue with the same save file, or you don't have to be afraid to save when you have only one continue left. Now, towards the games, I find that the game is very responsive in most cases, but today on stream, I felt there was a problem when you got the helicopter hair upgrade. It would interrupt if you're jumping when you were on the clouds, because the jump and the helicopter, or the glide, if you want to call it, is on the same button, which is C, and then C. And I also noticed there's a tad of animation delay, like sometimes the game is not doing what I wanted to do. Another interesting thing I found out while streaming today, and it could also just be me, do know, I have two things going against me at the moment. I have a bit of a flu, and we're having a massive heat wave. That can also interrupt my concentration, but I've noticed that the events in game, like I was chased by a massive robot, sometimes he would spawn a few meters earlier than the checkpoint where he was supposed to spawn. I've also noticed some irregularities with the enemies in game. I don't know if this is a programming issue or the Sega Saturn being a bit weird how the game runs. I've noticed some irregularities with the enemies as well, but again, it's way too early for me to say. So far, even though the game is difficult and will give you the middle finger when you screw up and fail to recognize patterns, I found the game enjoyable. And yes, I know it can be frustrating to keep on dying, but in the end you clear that level. I feel it's really great. So I will continue to stream Rayman, but of course if I'm starting to take way too long in the game, I will have to move on to the next game. Another thing I liked about the game were the boss fights. I mean, the bosses, you can tell where you have to hit them. You got this little health at the bottom. And the patterns are really easy recognized. So they are pretty good, and some of the enemies you have to learn their pattern before you can go on. So all in all, I find Rayman to be a very enjoyable game, and I'm looking forward to play more of it. So I'll be back probably on Wednesday unless my health says, nah, you're staying in bed. Hopefully it won't happen. I would love to hear your opinion about Rayman and what you think about the game. So it's the original Rayman we're talking about, not Rayman 2 or 3 or Legends or the Game Boy. I think it's a Game Boy Advance that had the port, I'm not sure. But let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now!